first of all, I want to see your arm length. Like, if I want to see if I can even get I got long arms, but I can't get to your body. That's an advantage right there. So you got like 36, 37-inch arms. So I would have a hard time getting to your body to begin with. But if we go, like if you're just in a basic pass set stance, two-point stance right here, and I'm outside of you, tell me how much my width, if I'm a wide 9 versus like an inside, like just an outside shade here, how much that affects your set.
If I feel as though it's a situation where it's not, I'm not worried about the twist coming inside or anything.
You got one-on-one.
I mean, my set is just strictly about 45 degrees, and I'm just trying to keep this outside foot in between your legs, keep on a half a man leverage, and wait on you to make your move and just kind of go from there.
We're going to show it here, starting on this first play. That's an elite player right there.
Exactly. No, I got the slide away from me right here, so, you know, me and Marshall know we're one-on-one pretty much. I set Miles here. I realized kind of once I get in my second kick, honestly, I'm turned too early, but I just know he's working upfield. So I just go to punch his inside shoulder with my inside hand and just work him, make him run the hoop as wide as I can. This is a part of my game I want to get better this year is right here at the bottom of the pocket of just finishing that out and being
able. So he can't come back.
Exactly. So I can just, because you know that could have been bad right there. You know,
if Lamar held it.
Exactly. You know, or something like that. So that's where I want to get better at my game in that area.
So I see a knee bender. Okay. I see a guy with long arms. I see a guy sitting down. On an elite player right there. I thought like that's a good place to start. Like, you go Miles. You go TJ. I mean, he's got a motor, right? That motor don't stop.
Unreal.
And he's a good football player. Really good football player. Like, that's your size. Like, you swallow him up.
No, he actually kind of just ran into me here. You know, I'm barely moving, you know, just getting into my first step, and he's already got 2 or 3 steps in the ground. But on this play, I just remember thinking to myself, I'm setting him, he's got me off the ball. I'm gonna try to catch him and run him upfield and keep him as wide as possible.
But do you like your kick? You like your first kick?
Yeah, it could be better, you know.
Deeper?
Yeah, deeper for sure, more back. He got off that ball so fast, man. I'm not necessarily in panic mode, but I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta get back to the spot.
You're close.
Oh yeah. If you notice here at the end, TJ Watt, like once he gets to the bottom of the pocket, he realizes he can't get around me, so he pulls me here. You know, and it's I mean, to me, it's defensive holding. Like, I mean, that's such a defensive thing. Because if that was the case, I would take a set, punch a guy, and snatch him every time. You know what I mean? Because nobody would get in my chest.
So what I would do is, like, I used to do this to LT. Right? They put me at left tackle. What I would do when he's turning, and I'd take that right hand and I'd jerk him. Instead of, like, finishing the hoop that he's got, it would take him off the path.
See what you're saying.
You got the umpire right here, so, like, he might see that. But, like, it used to bug a guy like LT nuts. He'd start to beat me, and I would just give him that jerk right there from that pad. That's all it took.
I feel that.
You get off the ball good here. I don't know, like, you're in the Coliseum, I don't know if there's any noise. I mean, can you hear all the counts right here?
This is actually silent cadence, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Typically just for loud noise, we'll be on solid count, loud stadiums. But right here, man, typically for me, just in solid count, I'm peripheral-ing the defender, but I'm like looking at the ball. Right here, I would just say, I'm definitely looking at the center and just waiting for his head to come up so the ball snap. I just know I got Fowler out there, man. I'm like, you know, he's a big speed to power guy, so sometimes with guys, you can just win with your set, you know, just based off the way that they rush. And right here, obviously, you know, I win with my hands, but, you know, my set, man, really just set this one up because, I mean, he had no other option but to spin inside.
Like, you're just so big, like, he can't get that hook on you. He's trying. He can't hook you, though. So the one thing, though, that you can, if I'm out here, you're right tackle, the one thing you can't let happen is me beat you inside.
Exactly.
So you're always, your first step is always protecting your inside first and make me go the long way.
Exactly.
Right? That's the first thing. So you're blocking me basically inside out. Miles wants to take an inside run on you. You're gonna step your right foot right between his, like, that midline of him, right? That's kind of like, you got a good step right there. And you're low. Now he's gonna take that inside charge. You drop the foot, but you don't give up too much ground.
That's textbook right there, like, When you got a guy like Myles Garrett, you got to turn into a run block on when he makes that inside move.
Because you don't want him taking that power on you.
Exactly, man. He's so powerful. But this kind of stemmed from pre-snap. Like, I just felt the nickel, so I just was trying to keep good body position on Myles. Obviously, he's my guy, but I was feeling the nickel, and I figured he was going to make that inside move.
The nickel's coming. That's off the slot.
Yep.
So if he's coming, Myles is going inside.
Yeah.
You're already seeing like how the secondary and movement can affect what's happening right in front of you.
Absolutely.
But I don't see anybody getting into your body though.
Yeah.
They don't get a chance to get to your body. So like, do you get much like speed to power the stabs?
Yeah, I get a lot of stabs. A lot of people try to work that on me because I'm a big man. Oh, you can get them 3-4 steps upfield and get it in there and then work inside. You know, a lot of people think that that's the way to go on me. And I mean, yeah, you know, it does happen to me sometimes if I, you know, have a lapse in technique, but I feel like my best ball is in the middle of the pass rush and at the beginning of the pass rush. I mean, typically that's where I shut guys down.
To it.
Yeah.
So.
It's a man.
He's a man.
Yeah.
Like him, Hayward, like they.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's a battle.
Yeah.
I mean,
best front five in NFL football for sure.
Yeah. I mean, they're legit. But like, what I like though here, you have like an unusual stance a little bit, like because you're almost like this.
Yeah.
But it accentuates your length.
Yeah.
Like it makes you longer.
Yeah, so I was always taught, man, like I worked with Jamal Brown a lot, you know, and you know, he played for the Saints and all that stuff, man, but you know, he always taught me to play with a good body lean because he felt as though that was something that Joe Thomas and, you know, Bakhtiari and all these other guys do that are kind of, you know, got a little length to them. I never feel as though I'm in a position where if someone swats my hands down, I'm falling on my face.
Right.
You know, I've got a good, healthy lean.
Exactly.
So. Yeah, I'm just trying to get my hands on them as quick as possible, man.
It's a game of hands, right?
Yeah,
you get them on first.
Yeah.
You got Olivier Vernon, who's a good pass rusher. You got good hands. Yeah. You're sitting right on top of him right here. Yeah. You're being very patient with him right here.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I mean, with a lot of different players, you know, it's a lot of different styles of the way defensive linemen play in the NFL, and you know, everyone at the same time. Although Myles Garrett is different from Jadeveon Clowney, they have like the same mode. You know what I mean? And that style. And Olivier is a guy that, you know, sometimes, you know, when I'm going against him, man, I can be a little bit more patient. You know, he's really good at what he does, man. He's really good with his hands.
Good hands.
He's very strong and powerful. He counters really well with power. I was just trying to stay patient right here, man. I figured he was going to have to work back outside because I didn't think 51 or 35 out here were going to rush.
You got a guy with a two-way go.
Yep.
You got a lot of territory to defend, but I feel like you got him in the phone booth right here.
Yeah, I do.
Right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So you and Yonder got a double right here on AD.
Yeah.
He's looking.
Yep.
But like you can't get a credit card between the two of you.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's just you got them swallowed up.
Yeah.
But that's your game right there. When you get your hands on guys like that, they're not getting off you.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
You don't have to move them that far.
No. A lot of these zone replays, I just try to do my best to make it as clean as possible for the guy carrying the ball, man. Whether that be L or Mark Ingram, man, I just try to stay square on all my blocks.
So I got this from the sideline here because you got Brockers, and like this is just you.
Oh,
like,
snap.
Like that's just nasty, man.
Yeah.
Like you just throw them into the trash pile, right?
Yeah.
Tell me just run blocking right here. Like you're man-to-man right here.
Yeah. You
step inside foot, square up with them.
Yeah. Yeah, so basically we got open side power to my side. And the responsibility is on me to create the gap here. On that play specifically, because I'm such a tall man, it helps with my leverage. Because
so you like to lift?
Yeah, I like to lift a guy. Because very rarely am I going to be in a situation where I'm able to go straight to it, unless I'm playing Calais Campbell, you know, which is different for me. But
it's kind of a newer technique.
Yeah, it is, man. Because what it forces guys to do a lot of times is just like in that situation, man. I mean, he's basically, you know, going up against all 340 pounds of me.